How many of you have heard of Kamquats? I know that for the first time I heard of it when I went to buy my plants for my garden and started doing research on it. It looks like a miniature orange or a tangerine, and incredibly enough you can eat everything from the skin to the seeds, and it's pretty seedy. You just crunch away and it's delicious. I just harvested some good morning, and you simply bite into it. It's a mixture of sweet, a little tart, very, very bready indeed. It's good. Loaded with all sorts of minerals and vitamin C's. An amazing fruit. It gets in between your teeth. I'm always marveled by nature and its perfection. I was just out in my garden, weeding, cutting the dead leaves, just the typical maintenance stuff, and then I also fertilized and watered. It hasn't rained in a few days, so things are starting to get a little dry. And I was just amazed, or amused, or both, that I could just sit there, pick something that I'm growing, and eat away. We have been accustomed to going to the store and buying what we need, and the mercy of those that run the system, being poisoned without being able to do a thing about it. But when you grow your own food, you regain your power. You have such a sense of empowered nature that I can grow my food instead of, oh, I got to go to the store and pick things up. Mind you, I am not by all means sustainable. I don't have enough plants to feed off. I got to change arms here because my bad shoulder's hurting. I've still go to the store. It would take a lot of planting and a lot of care for a garden. Too much for one person to do. So those were my initial intent when Violet and I were together. But one person just can't do it. So would I like to be totally sustainable? Absolutely. Just eat from the fruit of what I bared. Something like that, right? I got something between the gap and thing in my teeth that's driving me insane. But anyway, not much to say this morning. Just wanted to show you my Kamquat. It leaves this little live, tingly sensation in your mouth. I'm getting ready to cut me up some grapefruit, so I figure it's good citrusy stuff to start with my Kamquats, and I have a couple of these citrus grapefruit, which citrus is extremely good for you. It's a blood purifier. It helps burn fat. A person ate a grapefruit a day. Unlike the apple that keeps the doctor away, the grapefruit a day keeps the fat away. I remember when I was around, I don't know, 19 or something, that was the first diet that I ever did. And I did the grapefruit diet, and I dropped down to 98 pounds. That was pretty scary. I looked anorexic back then. But it does work. So for those of you trying to lose weight, I highly recommend grapefruit. If you have half a grapefruit before your dinner, it would help burn the fat. Alright guys, not enough to tell. I'm missing my Gabby like crazy. We were able to text a little bit yesterday. It's really weird that in the country that she lives in, they don't have like that unlimited thing, so she has to buy X amount. So I basically told her, is there a website that I could go and buy these minutes for your Is there a plan of some sort that I could pay for you so we could talk freely, because it drives me insane. And it's going to take a while for her to get here, probably a few months. Got to get papers and orders and things like that, but I do plan to bring her to the States. Anyway, I'm just rambling and saying too much. Alright guys, I hope you have a wonderful Sunday and that you've enjoyed your weekend thus far. I have one thing missing, but I'm not going to say it again. You guys know. My Gabby. Everything else is great in my world. Besides missing my other half. Soon to be a hole. Alright. Love you guys. Loads and loads and loads and loads. Now I got to share my love for you guys and my love for Gabby, but I got so much love to give that it's not a problem. Now we got to work on is self-love for all of you out there, YouTube land and this beautiful blue planet. Because that's just what's keeping us out of balance and in so much war. The day we find peace in our heart and all that love that just we give ourselves flows, there'll be no more wars, no more hatred, no more division. We'd be loving each other, and that would be a good thing.